Hey guys, Paloma here and welcome to the Bates house. So long time no see, I know. But how excited am I? I went thrifting today. I went to Pennywise because it is half price Purple Bag Thursday. OMG, so excited. They are open again. Of course you have to wear the mask and all the things, but so excited. So I figured I would not go until today because it's the only time that it's really worth it, because everything that you can get to fit in your purple bag is 50% off. And y'all, okay, so back in the day, my mom taught me how to pack a Chinese buffet to go box, because it's never really beneficial to get buffet to go unless you know how to pack a box. And I know how to pack a box, and I definitely know how to pack a bag that can stretch and has no top. Everything almost that I'm going to show you was in that purple. And the lady was like, wow, you really got creative. And I was like, yep, because I don't want to pay full price. Anywho, I'm going to show you guys the not purple bag things first, and then we'll jump into everything else. Now, part of this is for my Etsy shop, and some of it is for us here at the Bates house. If you've never seen my Etsy shop, it is actually linked down below. I also went over my 100 points, so I have $5 sitting in my account in credits, but that can only apply to regular price items. So we're just gonna dive in because there's quite a few things here. Let's get started. So the first few items that are not purple bag items. First item is this deep Calphalon pot. I couldn't find the lid, but it doesn't really matter because I don't ever really use the lid anyway, or I always use my big flat metal lids for all of my pots. I don't know why I do that, I just do. But this one is ginormous. It needs a lot of cleaning because it looks like someone stored it and just kind of left it be for a while, but it is huge. Calphalon is not cheap, and I have actually been on the hunt for one this size because it's nice and deep and it's big and it's exactly what I wanted, and it was only $5, and that was not in the purple bag. But look at the size of that thing. Super excited. Along with that, if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that on #BatesFamilyMenu, I post all of the things that I eat or we eat on the regular for dinner and stuff like that, and I'm always doing a lot of baking and cooking, and this I thought was a really nice sheet metal pan, and it does have a brand. It is the Dawn brand. Really nice, almost like restaurant style baking sheet. It's nice and thick, but it's lightweight. It's just a really nice quality and size pan. So there's that. My best pies actually bake very well in tin metal pie pans, and then my bread as well bakes really well in the tin pans. 2 out of 3 of these were not in the bag. So this says Home Goods, compare $80, and Home Goods price was 50 bucks. It is a 3-tiered tray. It does not have the tier bar. This one was actually in the purple bag for 50 cents because it was $1. So this huge would-be tiered tray actually cost me $3.50, and I can either use it as a tiered tray. It kind of feels like a pewter, like it's a thick metal. It's not too light. It's actually got a really nice weight to it. Like it really feels like a pewter thing. Anyway, this piece down here is huge, and then you have this here, and then this one here. So I thought if anything, I could just use it for material, turn it into a nice big Lazy Susan or into like a display piece or something, or actually turn it into a tiered tray. It is gorgeous, and it's a lot of really sturdy, nice quality material for $3.50. So I did pick that one up, and this top one was 50 cents from $1 because it was in the purple bag. So last item not in the bag was this here. It is a Tupperware condiment divider storage tray. These are the only Tupperware containers that I collect for our personal use. This is the only plastic I'll bring into the house, which is the Tupperware plastic, mainly because it's durable, it's a name brand, and they're very well known. The white kind of clean color. Just makes my cabinets look good with the Tupperware containers. So I picked that one up. That one was 50 cents. Got that. The next item I'm gonna show you is actually the freebie. For every $5 you spend, you get a free item. They had a bunch of stuff out, but nothing that I really wanted to bring home. So I just picked up this. This is a wall trivet. It says that it's heat resistant plastic finish up to 500 degrees. That is kind of cray. But it's this vintage cookies trivet wall decor. It is so cute. It is made in the US, potpourri press, wall decor and table trivet. Combine several wall trivets for your own personalized kitchen decor. So it's basically wall decor that you can take off of the wall and use when you're serving or pulling your food out of the oven. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was nice. Neat. And for free, I mean, I love all things vintage. Everything else was in the purple bag. Let's start small. Another Tupperware container is this little one here. It's just a little rectangle. We don't do leftovers often unless I'm making enough to have for dinner on purpose. If I don't want to cook the next night or if I'm doing a lot of projects. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Then you don't know that I hashtag Bates House DIY a lot of projects. A lot of projects. And I'm always either building something, painting something, doing some of all the things. And sometimes I know that I have several pieces to do throughout the week and it's going to take me a while. So I always like to overcook whenever I have time to sit there and, you know, enjoy cooking like yesterday. So today we're going to have leftovers, mainly because the hubby actually brought home something for us to eat and I am not going to be hungry by dinner time. But that being said, we don't do leftovers often and we don't do a lot of leftovers. So I'm selective about the containers that I get. This is probably something that we'd use on average. 50 cents, so I got it for a quarter. Sticking to small pieces, I got this made in Italy oyster shell. Now I think it's really cool and it is metal. I don't think it's pewter because it's very lightweight. I don't really know what it's for, but oyster shells resell very well. So this will be going into the Etsy shop. It's going to take a little bit of research. Made in Italy. It was $5, so I got it for $2.50. And if anything, I'm pretty sure I could resell it for about $10 to $12, maybe $14 with shipping included. And it's a really nice piece. It's an oyster shell with a closure, and it looks like that on the inside. For $2.50, made in Italy, I knew it was worth it anyway. So I went ahead and picked it up and I will be putting that in my inventory for my Etsy shop. Next is probably gonna be a personal goodie because we actually collect pewter. This is the Woodberry Pewtery and this is a tiny little spoon. You can see it there. Hold on. You can see the little spoon. Spoon and salt dish, I believe. And it was $2, so we got it for $1. And if I'm not mistaken, these can actually resell for about, I want to say about $6-ish. Really cute. I'm just surprised that the little spoon actually stayed with the dish. It's adorable. I love it. And we love all things pewter, and that'd be really cute to set up with like a hot tea and put the honey in there, like keep the honey hot, put it in there. Or you could put a boiled egg in there or a pickled egg because we pickle our eggs in all kinds of different flavors and stuff. So I could put a pickled egg in there, serve it for the hubby because I like to play with my dishes. So that is adorable. And for $1, it's a gorgeous pewter piece, well made. I love it. So there is that. All right, I turned the light on a little bit, but I dimmed it a little bit just so it's got a little bit of light, not like harsh overhead. Anyway, I have a 7-piece corn on the cob little fork set and it's so cute. Look at it. My mom used to have these things. They are super heavy. I don't see anything on it that says stainless or whatnot. It's got really good weight and they look really nice. They look like that. So cute, right? Now there are 7 of them. We are a family of 7. So I'm gonna have to mix and match these with some that I already have because of course it's 2 per cob. but they are really nice. And I have 2 sets of the corn cob trays, and these would look really cute paired with those. So there is that. The little bag of these was $2, so I got it for $1. Another little thing of personal goodies. Now I don't even know why I got these. They were just super cute. I loved them, and they're little tiny itty bitty faces. They were 20 pieces of these little tiny floating candles with bunny heads. They're too cute. They were priced at $1, so I got them for 50 cents a pack, and I got 2 packs, and they're just adorable. Another personal item, we have a china cabinet that I actually upcycled and painted, and it is our Patriot cabinet. I put it in front of the window in our study, and it has all of our US theme related pieces that we absolutely love. So this is going to go in that. It is the Avon Endangered Species, the Bald Eagle, handcrafted in Brazil, Avon products. This one is $19.90, and it is a collectible series. It was $4, but I got it for $2 since it was in the purple bag. Check that out with the eagle. And I got it mainly because it was complete. It has its lid like it's supposed to, and the lid says 1782, and the design around the stein is just beautiful. Another personal item, so excited. So the funny story about this, I'm a chatterbox, so if you don't like chatting, sorry. But the funny thing about these, the hubby actually called me the other day, right? And I was kind of having thrifting withdrawals, and I was window shopping on eBay, and I was like, I'm gonna go through eBay and see all of the things that I want to call into my universe, so when I do finally get to go thrifting, they will come to me. And the hubby called me, and he's like, what are you doing? I said, absolutely nothing. I said, I am shopping, window shopping on eBay for all the things that I want, but I'm not gonna get, and I'm just gonna wait until they find me. And he's like, oh yeah? I was like, yep. And in that exact moment, I was looking at these exact dishes. Oh, I love how that works. Okay, so I was looking at these exact dishes, and I was like, oh, these are so cool. I want some of these, because I like vintage Pyrex, I really do, but I'm not a colorful kind of person. So I was looking at like the browns, and I was looking at the black prints, which they have some really pretty black prints. I was like, oh, those are cool. But I guess I focused more on the browns. Anyway, I got them. They are the vintage Pyrex mushroom bowls. Now I didn't get the biggest, I just got the medium and the small. So excited. I was so happy because I went through the basket in the store, because they had a bunch of baskets full of things. Like they always have these baskets off to the side that are just full of stock, because they have volunteers. So the volunteers will take items from each basket, and they'll go and put them on the shelves. And it just gives people time to kind of rifle through and see what they're gonna get or whatever. And it's less stuff for the people that are volunteering to have to put away. That being said, there was like 4 baskets, and I went through one of them, and I was like, no, nothing here. And so I went into the next one, and I was like, I want to keep digging. I didn't see anything, but there was a lot of stuff in the basket, and I didn't see anything, and I was like, keep digging, keep digging. So I'm digging and I'm digging, and I kept digging, and there they were. They were actually upside down like this, and they had all this stuff on top of them. And I got down there, and I was like, no way. And the best part is, it was $2 for the medium one and $1 for the small one. OM gosh. So that means I got them 50% off. I got both of them for $1.50. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this one probably resells for about, actually I'd say this one's probably about $6, $7. This one's probably about $8, $9. Daddy. Diesel, come here. Come say hi. Diesel, come say hi. Oh, his paw is holding. This is holding. Oh, you smell other puppies on me? You smell other puppies on me? That was the girl puppy. I was carrying her. I got both of them for $1.50, and I could not be more excited. I actually have a vintage Sears skillet fryer with like the electric base and then the big top. I just ordered that retail because it was brand new in the box. They only opened the box first time to take the pictures. So for me, that was just something that was worth paying the retail for. I think they wanted $20 for it, and then of course you had to pay shipping. But I was willing to pay that because in my mind, I'm kind of like, okay, even if I wait, how likely is it that I'm gonna find it never used? All the parts and pieces, all of the things that I need, you know, to have a nice functioning piece to trial and error with and actually get use out of, it's got to be new. That was the one thing that I allowed myself to purchase retail, and it's in the vintage Sears line with like the kind of taupey browns, and I love that line. And so these actually coordinate very well with that. So I was so happy. $1.50. Oh my gosh. Like, guys, y'all don't understand. I was like having withdrawals. Okay, so this is mine, and this is as well. It is a vintage ketchup little cup. I thought that was so cute. And it was $1. It does have a lot of crazing. So super simple. I loved it, and it was only $1, so I got it for 50 cents. I thought that was precious. So there's that. I'm keeping that. The other personal goodies is a Mr. Peanut jar. Okay, so I was actually headed to Pennywise, and I texted Alma, and I was like, I'm on my way to Pennywise, because I figured if she was up and not busy, because she's very much like me, so I figured she might be a little busy, but if she had time to spare, that maybe she can make it out there with me. Sure enough, I'm in the store. She's like, I was just about to text you. And I was like, did you get my message? She's like, no. So she was already on the same thought process that I was on. Anyway, she found this for me. It is a Mr. Peanut jar. This one doesn't have the year on it. They usually have the year on it, and it does have a little bit of age to it because it looks similar to my, I don't know, I have one like this. I might have to look it up. I'll probably put it on the screen if I can remember. Anyway, I have one like this, and it actually has the date on it. This one doesn't have the date on it, unfortunately. But I love using these because I have vintage jars in my pantry, and it's just so cute. Yo, I'm so excited. I'm so happy and fulfilled once again to be thrifting. So excited. So this is a personal item. It was $2 and I paid $1. I paid $1.50 for this nice big jar. I'm not feeling this. So I will just get a razor blade and clean that off, even though it's really cute. I mean, that's super cute, but I don't want it on there. That, or I might just turn the jar around so I don't have to see it, just in case I figure I want it there later. Anyway, I thought this would be a really great jar to add to my collection. It is nice, it's big, it still has the little liner on the inside, so it'll still hold some air out, but we go through our pasta fairly quick in this house. So either way, it's just a really nice square jar. I like that with the wide mouth, and it's bigger than the ones that I have in there currently, so I'm really happy about that. I'm wondering if, I got it mainly because I wanted to see if the spaghetti fit in here. If the spaghetti fits in here, that'll be amazing. And I'll have that for my spaghetti because I've been wanting to find some. The only plastic containers that I still have to filter out of my pantry are the spaghetti containers because I haven't found any that I really like. So there's that. Y'all, I said that that was like the last of my personal items. I'm not paying attention much in class because I got a whole lot. Okay, so this was very exciting. Alma actually found these as well because she knows that my cabinets are this ebony wood color. These are actually the forged stainless steel Stanley Roberts Japan spoons or utensils, guys. The best part is, number one, we love forged style products. We have some forged knives that I found in a nice little set. Anyway, there were 44 pieces. 44 pieces, and I got them all. They range in size. You have this huge spoon, which is totally the hubby size spoon. Then we have the medium spoon, which looks like this. You can see the size difference. And then we have the small spoon, which looks like that. How pretty is that? And they all have this gorgeous dark wood polished handle. They are gorgeous. And forged utensils, anything forged is heat treated, so it is extremely strong and durable. And then we have these three. Check that out. Don't bite that on accident. Beautiful. And then the butter knives. And I got all 44 pieces. Best part is they sell 22 for about 50 bucks with shipping. They could fit in a small flat rate, so to be honest, they're kind of keeping the shipping. But that being said, 22 of them resell for about $45 to $50 with shipping included. In a flat rate, that's not going to cost you too much money. These are awesome, beautiful, very well-made pieces that I am super excited to have for our utensil collection, because the hubby's been wanting really nice, kind of cool utensils, and I haven't been able to find any, or any that I want to pay for. And I was going for a vintage, kind of like really different and unique, because I didn't want the same utensils that everybody else has. So I got these at 12 cents a piece because they fit in the bag, or 13 cents because they fit in the bag and they cost $0.25 a piece. So that is awesome. 13 cents a piece for 44 pieces. Amazing. All right, so that is it for personal items. The rest is gonna be Etsy shop goodies. I'm so excited. The first thing is this copper set of wall leaf decor. They were $5. They were in the bag. They were shoved into the bag up until like right there, and as long as they are in there, it counts. So I got them for $2.50, and they are all intact. Some just need to be bent and kind of put, not bent, but like kind of put back into place. And you can sell these easy for about $25 to $30, depending if you're including shipping or something like that. So I thought that was a really good price. $2.50, you have a nice profit margin. It's copper, very popular, and a super simple print where people are more drawn to it because it's not nothing too crazy. So I got that. I got this gorgeous Portugal teapot. I love Portugal pieces for resale. They sell so well. This one is Old Dutch, solid copper, made in Portugal. It was $4, so I got it for $2 because it was in the purple bag. I'm gonna have to make sure that this is vintage so I can get it into the Etsy shop. I love it though. The only problem with things like this is that I am a sucker for teapots. So I'm gonna try my best not to keep it. I'm gonna put it in my Etsy inventory and hopefully just get it listed. Copper teapots that are vintage and made in Portugal, easy, 45 bucks. It's a gorgeous piece. I love these pieces. And it's very well made. I love that the handle is brass. It's just so nice. So I got that for $2. I found these. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these are vintage Delft Blue. I can't really tell. The inside paint is a really deep blue as well, but they look like they've got some age on them. I actually got some Delft Blue ornaments that sold in my shop, and they had that aged yellow look to them. These are really pretty. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 napkin rings here, and they were $1.50. They were in the bag, so they were regular price $3, which is a good price, but I got them for $1.50. And I don't know, I don't know, I'd have to look them up first because they are wood, they're hand painted, they appear to be vintage, so I don't know, I'd have to look them up before I could say anything. These are so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Anyway, $1.50. I'm glad I was able to score those. Next is this. I'm gonna do some modifications to it and put it into the Etsy shop. It is the Cinnamon Cottage Carol Casey. It's a cute little kitchen closed rolling pin. It was $2 and I paid $1 for it because it was shoved into the purple bag. I will actually be repainting the handles white, and I will be taking this little heart off and leave the wire as is, and I think someone would like it for their farmhouse decor. It's really cute, and for only $1, I think I could get some good money off of this because it's a very pretty, authentic vintage piece. Next are these really cute blue and white salt and pepper shakers. Now I'm kind of torn on these. I want to say they look vintage. They made them look like a vintage enamel, but they're actually ceramic. I don't think they are vintage though. I think they're just made to look like they are. So it's salt and pepper shakers, but either way, they were really cute. Only 25 cents a piece. So for 13 cents, they were definitely gonna come home with me. I think it's perfect for that one person that likes Ray Dunn-esque type things, but they also like color. So it's got a blue rim at the bottom. I don't think they're vintage. I will look into it. If they're not, they'll probably go on the eBay store. So there's that, 13 cents, 26 cents for both shakers. That's so cool. I found these little cork wine bottle stoppers. How cute are they? They are super precious. Check that out. I love her little dress. OM gosh, so cute. And then we have this one here. And this one here. So these are, I guess, wine stoppers, but those will be going into the Etsy shop for sure. And those were $3, so I got them for $1.50. Next, I got this. Oh, this is a personal item. I completely forgot about this. It was $2, so I got it for $1. It's just a really nice, heavy brass handle or hook that you can use pretty much anywhere. So I love that. I have a thing for hooks. I like repurposing candle holders into hooks. As you can see, I have 2 vintage candle holder sets right there, and I use those as hooks. And then I have 2 other sconces that we use for hooks as well. So I got this. I love this. Gonna keep that for myself. That's $1. Next is this Kraft 100% grated Parmesan cheese made in Taiwan, which is probably 70s-ish. It was $1, got it for 50 cents with the gorgeous gold top on top. That's like really good quality. It doesn't look like it's ever been used or anything. Super shiny, like it's a really beautiful glass jar. I really like that. This might be a personal, I'm not sure, but I like that. Hey guys, so I just wanted to pop on really quick and show you that whenever I say I keep something for the house, it's not just like being hoarded, it's actually being incorporated into our daily lives, because here at the Bates house, for example, we love to make pizzas. We just love messing with the dough and making a mess in the kitchen and playing with the toppings. So for us, that little Parmesan shaker would actually be very fitting because we really enjoy incorporating vintage pieces into our daily use, which is kind of why I like doing the Etsy shop and sharing the pieces with people out there in the world that want to give these old pieces a new life. I found this, and I believe these are Williams-Sonoma menu boards, and they are bud vases. So here goes a vase here, but you could actually put a dry erase marker in there if you wanted to. It was priced at $2. I got it for $1 because I feel like blue is such a pretty country farmhouse like color. It's super clean and it just looks nice. So I thought this could go into the shop depending on when it was put out. There's a lot of Williams-Sonoma pieces that I see on Etsy as well. It was $1, so I picked that one up. I had to get this mug. I thought this was like super simple and so cool. It just says lawyer all around, and it is a vintage house H-O-U-Z-E mug, and it just literally says lawyer all the way around the cup. The inside is super clean. No utensil marks, no chips, cracks, breaks, or anything like that. It needs to be cleaned up, but aside from that, it is a gorgeous piece, and nice, cool mugs that are simple and different actually do very well in my Etsy shop. So there is that. When I saw this, I jumped on it. This is a Tiffany and Company, Tiffany & Co. porcelain like trinket box, I guess. but it's huge. And it was priced at $8. So I knew that even if it wasn't like one of those buku crazy valuable trinket boxes, that it's Tiffany and Company anyway, and for $4 I could still make a good profit on it. It is an Asian kind of landscape scenery painting, and if I'm not mistaken, these are all hand painted, and the imagery is very pretty, so pretty. So there's that. The inside is fantastic. It is in gorgeous vintage condition. No chips, cracks, breaks, not even crazing. So there is that. Gorgeous blue trinket box. I really like that. It's so nice. I don't know what it was. Blue has just been getting my attention lately. So beautiful. So I got that. If you know anything about that, because I've never found a Tiffany & Co. Anything. So if you know anything about it, please share with us down below as far as value or what information you found on it. All right, one of the pieces, or one of the trendy little things that sells very well in my shop is the Delft Blue Holland art. So I've had trivets, I have some utensils in there, I've had other things, and they sell very well. This is a gorgeous trivet. It kind of looks like a cheese board. Looks like that. It's hand painted. It's a beautiful piece. It has a flower in the center, and it was marked for $2, so I paid $1. And things like this, I can get an easy $12 to $14 depending on the imagery. Now, it's not the windmills or anything like that, but it is different. It's unique. So I would say that it still can bring in some good money, especially because it says Delft Jasmine Holland. So there is that. So gorgeous. I'm telling you, blue is just like grabbing my attention today, guys. Sticking to the blue while we're at it. Now, I did not want to pick these up, but there was a few things that made me. So the first thing is, number one, it's a well-known brand. These are Corningware cups, right? But it says that they are USA made, microwave safe. So 3 things: Corningware, made in the US, and they're tall. They're taller mugs than your standard regular mug. So I thought that was a really good selling point. It has a gorgeous blue simple stripe going around the edge there, and I just feel like it has a really nice shape. It's not 8 ounces. This is definitely probably about 12 ounces, and it's just a really pretty kind of cream colored mug. So I did pick those up. Mugs go 4 for $20 in my shop. For the last set, I picked these up. These are the Home Collection Vintage Taiwan little mugs. I thought these were like so country style, very kind of, I don't know about shabby chic. I guess it would depend on the style, but they're very pretty. They're clean, they're white, but they have some texture on there. They have vines and fruit growing around the side, and they have a gorgeous kind of like French, that's what it is, like French country cottage kind of shape and look to them. I think they're so pretty, and they're all the same. And these probably hold about 12 ounces as well. Yeah, I'd say about 12 to 14. These are kind of fat. And I did pick up a set of 4 of those, and they are vintage Taiwan. All of them in fantastic condition. Looks like that. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. So beautiful. And I finally started listing again in the shop, guys. But I kind of had to stop while I was doing that kid's kitchen, because I need to get that done as well so I can list it to Facebook. But aside from that, that is it. I was so excited to be thrifting once again. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I have a home full of thrifted goodies. I'm a huge vintage lover. Like, I love vintage dishes, and I love vintage furniture and just decor, and I love it all. And I tend to mix it up with DIY kind of rustic pieces and creations. We like a lot of woods and mixed metals and fabrics and all that, and we like to make our house a home on a small budget, that's for sure. So everything that you saw today, guys, was actually $45, mainly because the big stuff like the $5 Calphalon and, you know, those other layers of plates and stuff couldn't fit into the bag. Otherwise, that's exactly where they would have been. That being said, I do hope that you enjoyed this wonderful thrift store Chatty haul. If you can see my excitement, just, I love it. I'm going to Goodwill tomorrow, and yeah, I'm just so excited. It makes no sense how much I love thrifting. I love, love, love thrifting. I love finding all of these treasures and bringing them home and loving them and cleaning and polishing and just spending time with them so that I can prepare them to move on to their new homes where someone else is going to cherish them for years to come in their new old life. If you enjoyed this kind of video, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what your favorite find was. Let me know what you think about this Tiffany & Co. really pretty porcelain trinket box. Share this video with anyone that is having thrifting withdrawals like me. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell down at the bottom so that you can be notified of any new videos that I have coming out. For now, guys, that is pretty much it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!